How are you great people? Mothe deika. Mothe dire na mogeni. Nimesema leo ni mimi na nyinyi. So today we are going to do question and answer. Gorio kyuria. Gaso kyuria ingehota. Lakini si maswali inspirational ama motivational. Ni normal questions. Za ku have fun too. It's fun day. Tuseme hivyo. So welcome back.
You only get 3 words to describe yourself. What are they?
3 words?
Yes.
Faithful, God-fearing, honest. 3 words. Canada.
That's up to you. What's your favorite joke?
My favorite joke? Ano ba ko na favorite joke? Ano ba favorite joke? My favorite joke? Mimi sina favorite joke. Nini ado yako kuona kaudo ugathekera hau. Najificha hapo ama kitu imefichwa. Nacheka chini ya maji. Hiyo ndio. I think that's what I love laughing.
And what is the worst lie you've ever told your parents?
Worst lie I've ever told my parents. No, I rarely lie. Worst lie. I don't think. Me ni hizi petty. I think I only have petty lies. I don't have major lies. Though I have my dad. Kamwambia anaenda kesha. Kamwambia anaenda kesha church yetu. Juu ya means. Then nikaenda Dumberi. That's the biggest lie I've ever made. Sina.
What's the weirdest nickname we've ever had?
Weirdest nickname? Funda. Imagine mtu akiniita Funda. Yaani imagine hadi leo nasikianga Funda ama saa zingine nasikia sijui Wangapu, sijui Wanga where. Weird names. Actually let us see moja. Ni mingi.
What do you wish you were really good at?
What I wish I was really good at? Speaking to people. I'm not so good at it. I'm kind of an introvert. Sijuangi na watu misunderstand. Wanaona nikaa nikuwa roho ngumu ama roho chafu. Na nikuongea sijui kuongea na watu sana. Siwezangi.
This is fun. So, if you could be any animal, what would you be?
Kanyau! Nataka puss. Puss in boots.
And another one about an animal. If you were a dog, what kind of dog would you want to be?
The dog. Breed. Mwake joria breed na nejo mutina ari.
Please. Get out of here.
Pezi G breeds. Nasikia German Shepherd. Hiyo tu ndio najua.
If you were to rename yourself, what name would you choose?
If I were to name myself.
To rename.
Naweza jiita Ryan Rahama Gathoga. Ryan Rahama. Rahama kwanza ni ya Bible. I mean God's grace. Naweza jiita hivyo.
What is your favorite item or clothing?
Favorite item or clothing? Clothing aje?
Maybe any color, you know. Maybe casual.
Color.
Then what's your favorite item?
Item aje?
Anything you have, your phone, you, yourself, whatever.
My favorite item is
Yes.
my laptop. That's my. Hiyo ndio kaninyang'anya umeniua. Simuenda nayo. Dinoga moji.
Do you think double texting is a big deal?
Double texting. Double texting aje, can you explain here?
Double texting, like,
I don't-
your text. Double texting, maybe texting two people at the same time, maybe.
Ai. Hapana. Zinaweza ongea na watu more than two. Ama inamaanisha aje? Ama ni different apps. Sijui.
Maybe. No, that's the point.
Ai. Hiyo si makosa. I do that.
If you had a time machine, will you go back in time or visit the future?
Visit the future. I'll never go back in time.
Who will
I'm
you?
curious to know about the future.
So,
Mbona nikimbilie events zimepita.
what kind of things really makes you laugh?
Someone falling down, number 1. When you embarrass yourself, number 2. Number 3, upuzi, I guess. And you make yourself look foolish. They usually laugh at you.
If you could jump into a pool full of something, what would it be?
Pesa. What else? What else apart from money?
What's something everyone else loves that you secretly find overrated, and how comes?
Watu wanapenda na mimi wanaanga ikiwa funny. Si ni hivyo? Kitu watu wanapenda na mimi wanaanga ikiwa funny.
Yes.
Weird.
Like overrated.
Anime. How do you watch anime? Anime, unajua anime?
Animation.
Si animation. Kuna hizi akina sijui nasikia wanazitaje. Akina manga ama ni
Avatar.
si Avatar. There's this. Kwanza zingine hadi zinaongea Chinese. I love Chinchong but anime inaongea Chinese.
Actually, most of them are from China and Japan.
Hizo. I find it so weird. And most of my friends actually watch. I wonder what you love in those things. Nimejaribu nikashindwa.
If your life was a movie, what would it be called?
My life was a movie. What will it be called? Hii movie hii series Money Heist. Hapana, si Money Heist. Hii inaitwa aje? The Haves and Have Not. Hiyo maisha yangu inaweza kaa hivyo. The Haves. Kama umewatch Haves and Have Not. Kama hujawatch ndio watch, ni tamu. I think yangu ina revolve around my life. Yangu inaweza kaa hivyo. Nimepitia all kinds of things.
Would you rather have a home on the beach or in the mountain?
Beach. Mountain tumezoea Githunguri. Tunaonanga hills na baridi yenye iko. Unaweza taka. Unataka beach.
Have you ever cried after watching a TV series or a film?
Of course. Ni ile ya jana hata si mbali.
Stop it.
Watch Chinchong.
Get some help.
I have.
Talk about a time that you failed in life.
Time that I failed in life.
Or maybe you felt like you failed in life.
Just like I failed in life. I don't think I've ever felt that. I managed to. Yeah, though it's petty. There is a time I took an academic break. For, I guess, actually it was only one semester. So I should go for one semester. So I felt so bad. I felt as if I'm delayed. Nikaa nimedelay maisha. Kwanza nikiona wenzangu wako mbele yangu. Felt so bad.
What is your worst childhood memory you have?
My worst childhood memory.
Yes.
Gitengerio ni kiria hizi sitagwatia. Hizi zinalianga bata. Hizi zinaitwa aje?
Goose.
Yeah, hizo goose. Ndatengeretie itora legi mako. Juga yebu. Nikiwa mdogo tukiishi na huko Kiambu place inaitwa Waidima. I think that's the most. Ati swali ilikuwa gani?
Your worst childhood memory.
Your worst childhood. Na gui se itora. Tuthiete na ihiku. Sitai sahau hata hiyo.
What is something you've never told anyone?
Something I've never told anyone.
Ama remain hivyo bila kuambia mtu yoyote.
Kitu sijaiambia watu.
But unafinika unaweza waambia. Isikuwe tena ni yenye ufai kuambia.
I don't think kunayo. Ama sikumbuki. Tuseme sikumbuki. Juu siwezi kosa sikumbuki.
What kids movies do you still secretly watch over and over?
Kids?
Yes.
Descendants. Yo kwanza nimeona mara 72 sasa.
What kind of parents do you think you will pick?
Parents? I will be... Mimi sidhani nitachapa sana. Digako rosi yari ya gukumania. Mzazi anakumania. Kama kukumania. Na githweri. Wa
Being harsh.
Na kushinda kuonyesha mtoto nikaa jui. Mimi sikuonyeshwa hivyo, so I don't think I'll be that kind of parent. I'll be the one, you do this and this and this. Though hari orafate kuuthwa ni ngugutha. Ndikuhena ni. Hari ngukuguthira ni ngugutha. So but sitamuonyesha nikaa jui ama nishinde nikipinpoint ama nishinde nikimkazia. I don't think I'll be that kind of parent because my parents weren't like that themselves.
Have you ever shared a secret you shouldn't have or promised you wouldn't?
That's betrayal. Yes, I have. Who hasn't? No one is Jesus Christ. I have.
Have you ever let someone take the blame for something you did?
Of course I have.
What happened?
Kwa swali nilikuwa nisema yes ama no. Sisemi. Siski.
Okay. What will you do with $1 million? $1
million? Mugikuyu mwega niarugamie broti. Nasimamisha plot. Najenga nyumba yangu. $1 million hiyo hata iishi. Nanunua gari. Nafungua biashara. Jake estate. Naweza fanya vitu mingi sana. If only I get that money. Someone give me.
If you could have someone else's life for one day, who would it be?
My mom.
If you could say anything to one person in your life without any consequences, what would it be?
Anything.
Yes.
Atia.
If you could say anything to one person in your life without any consequences, what would it be?
Okay. Without consequences. Kama unanuka.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Kama unanuka. Nakwambia. People find it very difficult to tell someone unaruka mdomo au unanuka. Hygiene. I know I'm not the only one, but I find it really difficult to tell someone if your hygiene is poor. Hiyo ndio naweza kuambia. Hiyo tu. Next. Yeah, ni funny.
Was there ever a time in your life that you thought you were going to die?
Ever a time in life I thought I was going to die. It might be petty, but yes. Tukiwa primary. Kulikuwa na teacher alikuwa anaitwa Teacher Francis. Sasa in our school, the school I was, we used to go for swimming classes on Wednesdays and Friday. So one time, this teacher, kuna wale sasa wenye tunaogopa maji. Kama hiyo saa, I was one of them. So I used to fear swimming. Na there was a time I even drowned in baby pool. Imagine nilifika kwa makoti. I don't know what is wrong with that pool, but if you know, sijui kama watu wamepitia hivyo. Unaanza kuslide uko unaanguka na nyuma, unaamka tena unaanguka na mbele. There was a time I did that. I was in class 4. So huyo teacher alikuwa anakujanga anatuchukua si wote wenye hatujui kuswim. Tusimamisha kwa hapo juu kwa pavement ya depend. Anakushika na kurusha ndani. So he caught me one time. Nikapigana na yeye. So that time was kai naisha leo naisha. Afu anakurusha na kuangalia ujiokoe. So ukishajiokoa unajua kuswim. So akanishika akanirusha ndani. Nilikunywa maji. Nikakunywa maji. Hadi wakanitoa. Since then, when the year side it was history. I will never go for swimming again. I wouldn't go since that experience. Then but though I learned later how to swim. So I guess that is the time I felt as if I was dying.
Pizza or avocado?
I don't know, that's the other.
One.
Nikisema pizza nitakaa baby girl na girl too. Nikisema avocado nitakaa comrade. Pizza.
Would you rather trade some intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence?
We trade intelligence for looks.
Would you rather trade some intelligence for
In
looks
apply kwa have
or
agenda.
looks for intelligence?
Have agenda.
You.
Mimi.
Yeah, would you rather trade some intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence?
Jani takiri okay. Nikienda single and searching ama ni mimi personally. What do you mean? Ama tuseme ni nikiendea nje.
Okay.
Nikiendea mtu. Mimi sista mtu mjinga. I can't trade intelligence.
If everything in your house had to be one color, what color would you choose?
Color. Beige or brown. I guess.
What animal would be the most terrifying if it could speak?
Dog.
Would you rather have unlimited sushi for life or unlimited tacos for life?
Misanedo. Sushi. Kama sijaiziona na hata sijai.
Who are you?
Next.
If you had a warning label, what would you say? What would you
warning?
as say? A warning label, what would you as say?
Kio ni kilitoe. Netado.
Kevin, unaambiango mbwa kali usipite hapa, like you, if you had a warning sign, yako inaweza sema nini?
Yangu inaweza sema aje? Hiyo mimi sijui. Kama wewe ni mgeni usiniongeleshe kwanza. Juzina kitu ya kukuambia, hakuna ingine kitu naweza fikiria.
Would you rather be the best player on a horrible team or the worst player on a great team?
Worst player
On a great team.
on a great team. Jua watu lazima tu watakumotivate to do better. Lakini kuna sijui ama ni mimi tu naonanga hivyo. Lakini ukisha kuwa good at something, there is a way it's highly possible you'll be comfortable. So I don't want that comfort. I would rather go to the best team and be the worst.
Who or where would you haunt if you were a ghost?
Who?
Or where?
Or where? I will hound.
If you were a ghost.
Who? My dad. Where? At home. That man, I cannot say. Vitu tumekasirishana. Yani, you know, mnajua ya wazazi pia saa zingine. Ni adorari. Una venye anakutuma kitu ama anakukasirisha na kitu lakini huwezi mjibiza. But if I were a ghost, I have all the power I can get. I will haunt him.
If you are reincarnated as a famous landmark, which will it be?
Landmark. mimi si serious ya kusiambia kunitoa
Landmark ni kama venye Nairobi.
Landmark.
Yes.
Sasa naanza kufikiria aje.
Maybe your favorite place, unaona? Place you would want to travel to. Tunakubamba tu.
Sasa niseme tu place. Naweza kwa Mombasa. Kama
so Mombasa is all about the ocean and the beach.
Beach. Naweza taka beach. Na modo adware ko. Itake daki yako. Manitaenda hadi.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Gima. Ugali. Lakini ni ugali na vegetables na nyama. Hizo tu.
How much will someone have to pay you to eat a live spider?
A live spider?
Yes.
Diko dabi asia ikaanda sio. $1 million. $1 million. No digeria. Oh are nikufe afu muache mkifurahia pesa yenye nimekula. Nimepata bure.
Have you ever worn clothing with the labels or tags still attached?
Of course I have. Who hasn't? Afu kwanza nikaiona nikiwa place public nikaificha. Akina ni John wetu alinionyeshanga.
What is something that is popular now that annoys you?
Mi kushina nikiona hapo status mambo ya Manchester na Arsenal inaniudhi sana, and I'm speaking for my own soul. Though mi sipendi hizo vitu. Kushina nikiona kila mtu amepost.
What was the last time you worked incredibly hard?
The last time I worked incredibly hard. Kareta ni atia. Kusomea mtihani na count. Ama iko nje.
Maybe.
Ama ni kazi.
In.
The last time I worked incredibly, I mean, nitasema exams. Mimi sijui. Exams na kanisa.
What is that controversial opinion you have?
About feminism. I don't know why. I'm speaking for my own soul. I don't believe in that. Yes in a way, but kuna msichana anasema ati yani anataka mtoto. Afu if the guy gives her the child, anaweza enda yani aachwe akilea yako sawa. Mimi naona ikiwa that kind of feminism na vitu kaa hizo, and it's out of beliefs, naona ikiwa absurd, ikiwa foolish. No offense, and I'm speaking for my own soul. Please usini attack. Mimi siwezi. Unaweza, mimi siwezi.
What is the most annoying habit someone can have?
Annoying habit? Chewing loudly. I hate it. Kusikia nachukia guy. Ama kusikia ukidrag slippers. Spendi.
What do you bring with you everywhere you go?
What I bring with me? My phone. What else?
What is something that really annoys you but doesn't bother most people?
Talking too much.
What trends did you follow when you were younger?
Trends?
Yes.
Trends kama nguo?
Maybe.
Trends za nguo mimi nilifuata za kuvaa goggles. Kuna those at those times there are trousers zilikuwa zimekuja trouser imeshikana na skirt. Sijui kwa wewe uliziona director. Uliona? Kulikuwa na hizo. Sasa nilikuwa I used to like those trousers na konkon. I guess those are the trends I followed.
What is the silliest fear you have?
Silliest fear? Nyenje. Mimi sipendi hizo vitu. Cockroach. Kwa mwenye elewi. Cockroach.
Okay, what smell brings back great memories?
Smell.
Yup.
Munuko.
Yup.
Ai. Sasa yanafaa kujibu aje. Harufu inaleta memories.
Maybe a perfume, maybe something.
Actually hata si perfume. Napenda kutoka kitambo. Napenda dampness ya nini. Unaona chini ya sink. Hiyo harufu hapo inanikumbuka.
No, God, please, no! No! No!
I know. Napenda hiyo harufu. I don't know why nasikianga ikiwa tamu. In a way. I know it's weird. Nasikia ikiwa tamu. Inanikumbushanga kwenye nililelewa before tuhame. Though si kusema nyumba yetu ilikuwa double. Huko niko nilijulia hiyo scent. Hiyo ya chini ya sink. Ama drawer dumpy. Napenda.
What do you do to get rid of stress?
What I do? I cry, number one. I walk around. I sing. Do kuimba nasikianga more depressed. I don't sing. I won't lie. I don't sing. I usually walk around alone. Ama nalia. Those two.
What is something you're obsessed with?
Something I'm obsessed with. Ching Chong. Watching K-drama. Akina BTS. Nikawatajia. Kina BTS. Kwanza nikawapea dramas. Kuna my best inaitwa Boss and Me. Afu kuna Business Proposal. Kuna Fox Summer. Kama unapenda Ching Chong kuja uniambie nikupee movies za kuwatch.
What's the best show currently on TV? The best show currently on TV?
The best show currently?
Yes.
Kai mimi ni ngumu sana unipate nikiwatch TV. So
whatever you are watching you.
Mi labda Ching Chong na nawatchanga Netflix. Ni ngumu ni watch. Yenye na watch labda niseme yenye na watch sahi. Inaitwa by the way inaitwa aje? Iko na something ladies and gentlemen. Si hometown chacha. Sikumbuki jina. Something to do with ladies and gentlemen.
What is the most beautiful place you've ever been to?
The most beautiful place I've ever been to. Naivasha. No. Nyandarua. Nyandarua is the most beautiful place I've been to, and with the most beautiful memories. Actually, my first vlog was still in Nyandarua. I have good memories there.
What weird talent do you have?
What?
Weird talent.
Weird talent. I can do this with my knee. Na venye ngombe inafanyanga goti ikiguzwa. Hiyo kisensitivity, I can also do that. Na my knee. That's the most weird talent I have. I actually nishaienda nayo talent show nikiwa primary school.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
What's your favorite genre of movie?
Favorite? Romance and science fiction. I'm a teen fiction.
What is the most useful app on your phone?
The most useful,
yes, app on your phone.
Sim toolkit. Sim toolkit unajua tukani. Utaweka hapo kwa
Ila M-Pesa.
That is the most useful app in my phone.
What is the worst restaurant you've ever eaten at?
The worst? Sina the worst. The worst restaurant? Sina.
Maybe somewhere you went and you're like, I didn't love that food. Maybe didn't like the place, I didn't love the hospitality.
The hospitality. Labda tuseme hospitality. Chakula nayo siwezi kugo. Hospitality. Viete sigana. I don't think kunayo. Wah, buni sisema niharibie mtu brand. Nikuje kusiwiwa. Hiyo ni yangu. Tupite hiyo.
We'll do it.
Lakini wacha niwaambie mbona hiyo sitawaambia ni gani, lakini my worst ilikuwa time ya corona. So watu wako wanaenda sana hotels. Ilikuwa abandoned. Sasa tukaendanga huko juu. Sasa the upper place to stay. Tukaendanga huko juu, ilikuwa dina grasshoppers zimekufa. So actually that is my worst, but I won't say. Though it is in Kiambu. Na kama umeshaiona kitu kama hiyo, unyamaze pia. Najua you've gotten it.
We'll do it at a restaurant that was really dirty if the food was amazing.
Mangapi tumeenda kibanda na kwa mato. Of course I will. Hata tuko na food ndio chafua. Na tunakula tu. But then mbona hizi vibanda zao zinakuanga ugly na nini, hotels ugly na chafu ndio zinakuwa na food poa. Na by this day umo na tumbo. They have good food. Actually I usually go to those. To be honest.
Do you prefer traveling alone or with a group?
Sijaifanya any of them. So sijui. Sijaifanya any of them, so sijui. Though if I were to select my friends, some of me. Actually if I were to go, I'll only go with, I think I'll go with that group. I would like to go with that group. So I'll go with my 2 close friends. No, I think I've tasted it. I've tasted such a trip. Again, the trip to Nyandarua still counts. That is actually my best trip, and I went with someone, with a friend. So I think I'll still choose to go with people. It's fun.
At what point are we good enough, and when are we self-improved enough to accept ourselves?
At what point are you good enough? Human beings, I believe human beings are like money. Money will never be enough. So you'll also never be enough. You'll never be great. So I don't believe you'll ever reach a point uone ni kama you're good enough. Actually, unaona hata mwenye ako na pesa, if you think it's money, hata mwenye ako na pesa, ako na nyumba, ako na magari, ako na nini, anafikiria bado si good enough. So you'll never reach that level of being good enough. Yengine hiyo part nyingine ilikuwa gani?
When are we self-improved enough to accept ourselves?
When are you self-improved enough? When you've tried your best. That is when you think you're good enough. I think, by the way, when you've tried and you've tried and tried again and again and again without giving up, you're good.
What in life is beautiful to you, and where do you find your inspiration?
What in life is beautiful to me? Love. Love is beautiful to me. Because actually, as we speak right now, using you as an example, you wouldn't be shooting me if I didn't like you. If I didn't like what you're producing. Unaona? So even production, I must have the love of what you're doing, of the job you're doing for me to call you again and again. So love, to me it's love. My source of inspiration. My source of inspiration. I think ni mtu amani. You know, the person might have what you have, you need to be inspired. Just 2 people have what they know. I don't know, but when they speak to me ama nikisikia menongelesha, I feel inspired. My cousin John Igamba, my best friend Newton Kinyanjui. Those 2. They talk to me and I feel inspired a lot. Wakiniambia fanya hivi ama hivi na hivi ama hivi na hivi. Ama nikifanya kitu ananiambia Shiro ulifanya hivi na hivi. Ama nikiwa stranded, they are the first people I'll text. ama alcohol, waniambie kai nahitaji hivi na hivi, what do I do? Ama nikisikia niko down ama confused, yani many kinds of feelings you can think of, I usually go to them.
Can you dream of having a dream?
Can you dream of having a dream? Of course you can. A dream is like a wish, sindio? So I can wish to have a kind of a dream.
When did your life change for the better?
When did my life change for the better? 2020. When I chose to follow Christ. And I was actually also done with high school. It made me feel like I'm a better person. Story for another day.
What's your personal heaven?
My personal heaven. My own family. Having my own family. I think that will be a heaven for me. Kaa naona niko na my own kids, a husband, a home, that I'm in charge. My own car, waking up and in a day I find it interesting ati inaweza fika point ati nafikiria kenye kutakuliwa sapa kwa nyumba yangu. It's fun, ama kenye watoto wangu atavaa. It's nice. Ama venye nitaamka asubuhi nitayarisha huyu na huyu na huyu. That's heaven to me.
What do you believe stands between you and complete happiness?
That stands between me and complete belief. Is this belief a barrier?
Yeah, that barrier thing that stands between you and complete happiness.
Barrier. I don't know, beer. Not drinking beer. Because love, I felt love. I've been shown love since I was born. My parents are nionyesha kuwa abandoned ama whatever. So love nime experience. What else? I think mimi naweza sema pesa. Nikafika station yenye niko na pesa vizuri, yani nikitaka kuamka leo nikisikia nimekasirika na pack tu naenda Dubai. Narudi after 2 weeks. Happiness. I think that would be happiness. Aside from family and all that. Money.
What's the one thing you wish to accomplish before you die?
One thing I would like to accomplish before I die. I would like to be a source of inspiration myself, number one. I would like to, before I die, again, to have my own family. Actually, that is like a dream. Number 3, I would like to be wealthy. See, rich, wealthy. Yani, nikuwe na pesa to a situation ati najua hata if anything happens to me, the generation and generation to come, they are okay. That is another happiness. I think that is what I would also like. And again, I know I wouldn't and I will never give back to my parents what they did to me. But I would like to. I would like to try and show them my appreciation.
Last but not the least, what is something you think every person should experience in their lifetime?
Every person. Failure. You must experience failure. I also know I must experience failure. And I want to, by the way, to experience failure. Because you don't fail, you learn. You learn your ways. And it's like jewelry. You have to come up with the best diamond. You must refine it. So I would also like to fail.
Okay, the last one. Are you afraid of being your true self around others,
Of
and
course.
why?
of course sometimes it happens. I don't know if I'm the only one, lakini sometimes mtu anaezaenda kwa environment feel ukionyesha your true self nika una stoop low in a way. Ni kama sahi, I know everyone can attest to this. If you stand with people who are rich, you'll also try to be like them. You'll also try to show them you're not that badly off, whereas you know yourself. And if you stand with poor people and you're good, you'll also try to show them you're in their world. Tuseme hivyo, you're in their world. You know why? Because of the environment. No, it happens. So of course, sometimes you hide your true self, and sometimes you can't show people everything about yourself, which is also not being true. Never be over generous with information. That is a point to note. Na kama it means you have to hide some things about yourself, or you have to hide some facts about yourself when they ask you, it is okay. It is. So of course I've hidden my true self around people. Yeah.
In one word, what will you live for?
Live?
Yeah.
What I will live for? I'll live to be happy. In that way, I'm
like what you would live for? What you would really want to achieve, maybe?
Okay. Live for what is that makes you want to live like this and like this?
You live to experience it, like you want to live it. You live for that. Like the way musicians, I live for music, like doing music. Maybe for a musician, I want to perform at a big concert. I live to do it. You live for that.
I would like to live for happiness. I think that happiness, nataka kuwa happy. Na nimesikia level yenye naambia I want to be happy. Yani hiyo barrier. So everything that I know is there. I must do something. I must do something to be happy. I can't be happy in a Mabati house. I can't be happy when tamaking. You see? I can't be happy without love. So I'll leave everything for happiness.
Parting shot.
In short?
Parting shot.
Oh. Kairugu gatia. Ado akwa thangie muno ni kunjirorera na kunisikiza. I hope this was fun. Leo nimeona ni turn the tables. I hope you've had a lot of fun. I was also happy. Nimeenjoy show sana. And thank you again and again for tuning back. Next Friday kawaida saa 8 tupatane.